So our main story tonight is about poking a bear. Now, the particular bear I want to talk about is the Los Angeles Lakers' Luka Doncic.
I know you're looking forward to at some point getting LeBron back. Until that time, it seems like you and Austin continue to grow connection on and off the court. What's it been like first watching him when you were out for the couple games and then playing alongside him so far?
It's been great. I think both of us play great games, but not today. I think we both played terrible today. We couldn't make a shot, but everybody step up. We shared the ball pretty much, and that's how we got to win.
You both did struggle to shoot your threes, but we were able to get your teammates involved, right? Get the assists up there. What did you see from the rest of the guys hitting shots?
Great job. What we got? 130 points. It's pretty awesome. So I think we shared the ball great today. It was a lot of assists. I feel like we missed a lot of open shots too. So there's a lot of improvement there, but I think the ball sharing was great today.
Last one for you. A long flight to Portland. What's the key for you in a back-to-back situation?
Get rest.
As much as you can.
Yeah.
All right, go get some. All right, guys.
So that was Luka last night after the Lakers easily handled the Miami Heat. Luka complaining about his performance last night is pretty comical when you think about it. 29 points, and yeah, he didn't shoot the ball terribly well, but he still had 29 points in the game. He had 11 rebounds at 10 assists. And Thin Luka actually had 3 steals. One other quick comment for you about that interview. The person who is actually conducting the interview, for some reason, thinks it's a long flight from Los Angeles to Portland. I do want to also point out that Luka is actually not going to play tonight in Portland. Too long of a flight, I guess. Hey, welcome back to the NBA Rundown. As always, North America, I am Dave DeBaugh, coming to you from the Silicon Valley. Okay, big show tonight. We're going to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers, and we're going to talk about Luka Doncic and his revenge tour, which is absolutely on. The numbers have been absolutely outstanding in the games that he's actually played in so far. That is the topic of the discussion tonight. New to the channel, we're 2,500 plus subscribers in, looking to grow to 5,000. Please go ahead and subscribe. And of course, I'm supposed to say, smash the like button. All right, groveling out of the way. Luka is not going to play tonight in Portland. The Lakers came up with some injury reason to not have Luka actually play. I'm sure Michael Jordan not terribly happy about that, if you know what I mean. So in the world that we live in today, of course, I understand some of the superstars not wanting to play or feeling like they should play in back-to-back games. Still, this will be the 4th game that Luka has actually missed out of 8. Now, in the 4 games that he's played in so far, he's been fantastic. Let's just face it. 43, 49, 44, and then that horrible performance last night where he had 29, 11, 10, and the 3 steals as well. I think what we're actually seeing out of Luka at this point is a happy Luka, which is not something that the Los Angeles Lakers fans actually saw last year after the trade to Los Angeles. And sometimes when you move to a new city, it does take you a little while to actually adjust to what's actually happening inside that city. And of course, when it happens mid-season and it comes as a complete shock, I can understand that it actually took Luka a while, if you will, to find his bearings in Los Angeles. Having lived in Los Angeles and the Los Angeles metropolitan area for quite some time, I can tell you that there are a significant amount of benefits outside of just the great weather in living in Los Angeles that I'm sure at this point Luka Doncic is absolutely taking advantage of. So the question on a lot of people's minds over the last 48 hours has been, can Luka actually go an entire season averaging over 40 points a game? And I think when you think about LeBron James coming back on this team, how good Austin Reeves has been to this point, it's highly unlikely that we're going to see Luka actually average over 40 points a game. The other big question has been, is Luka really making a play for this year's Most Valuable Player of the Year award? And of course, we know there are limitations now on how many games a player actually has to play in order to be up to actually win that particular award. So playing in, had Luka actually played in 8 games at this point, and had he actually averaged 41 points, I might have a different idea or story around that particular MVP conversation. But let's just face it, he will have played in 50% of the Lakers games after tonight's Portland game, where he is actually not going to actually play. So it's probably a bit of a stretch to think that Luka's actually going to win the Most Valuable Player of the Year award this year. He certainly has all of the skills, and he's certainly, as we all know, skinny enough at this point to actually pull something like that off, because as we've seen so far, skinny Luka actually looks like he is happy to be playing in Los Angeles, happy to be playing with the Austin Reeves and the rest of the Lakers as well. And LeBron James at this point hasn't even suited up yet. Hell, we even saw Bronny James score his first basket last night of the season for the Los Angeles Lakers. That being said, this has been a great start to the season so far for Luka. Love to know what your thoughts and opinions are. Do you think that Luka actually has a legitimate chance of winning this year's Most Valuable Player? Will he actually play in enough games to actually have a legitimate shot at it? And do you think the Lakers, as they are today, have enough weapons to actually challenge OKC for supremacy in the Western Conference, especially when the playoffs start? I'd like to also point out that J-Dub hasn't played yet, and yet OKC has won every single game that they played in so far. So I think it may be a bit of a stretch to think that this Los Angeles Lakers team is actually going to have enough talent to actually take down OKC. But remember, we are nowhere near the NBA trading deadline at this point. And clearly, I think if the Lakers want to have a legitimate chance of beating OKC, they're going to have to make some Dallas Maverick style big men moves to shore up that front court, because DeAndre Ayton does not actually believe in playing defense. All right. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the NBA Rundown. As always, North America, I'm Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day.